Good day, everyone. We are the Group 5, and our topic is towards a sustainable development. This topic is explain how society can progress while protecting the environment, ensuring quality and promoting peace for future generation. So, first, let's discuss about understanding sustainable development. First is meeting their needs. It is a development that meets the needs of the present. So kuan ni siya daw kanang mo ni ang mga kinahanglan sa karon nga mga kanang generation. Kung unsay mas importante gamit nga mga gamit para sa karon nga generation. Next is future generations without compromising future generations' ability to meet their own needs. So, as for the future generation it is very need nga dili makanamurag lagay sa alanganin kunuhay ang mga ilahang needs. Example na ay kanay nga na kailangan na nila ang example cellphone.
Good day, everyone. Millennium Development Goals is Sustainable Development Goals. What is Millennium Development Goals? Millennium Development Goals reduces child mortality. For example, providing vaccinations and health care to the children in remote areas to prevent diseases and to improve their chances of survival. What is Sustainable Development Goals? Sustainable Development Goals ensures inclusive and equitable quality education for children. For example, building schools and training teachers in understand communities to provide children with access quality education regardless of their backgrounds. So those are the two Millennium Development Goals and Sustainable Development Goals.
What is gender development? Gender development refers to the process of promoting equality and empowering women to participate fully in society. It involves addressing the social, economic, and cultural barriers that prevent individuals from achieving their full potential due to their gender. So, here are some key aspects of gender diversity. Equality, ensuring equal opportunities and rights for all genders means treating everyone fairly regardless of their gender. This includes equal access to education, jobs, healthcare, and resources. The second one, empowerment, providing women with resources and agency means giving them tools and freedom to make their own decisions and choices. The last one is participation. Including women in decision-making processes means involving them in discussion and decisions that affect their lives, communities, and societies. So, this helps ensure that their perspective and needs are considered. So, on these three aspects, communities and societies can work towards more sustainable progress and development. In the context of the Philippines, promoting gender equality and empowering women aligns with goals for sustainable development. Initiatives that ensure women's participation in decision making and provide them with resources can contribute to more then with resources can contribute to more equitable progress.
The role of local knowledge. First, community-led approaches. Community-led approaches place local at the center of the planning, decision-making, and implementation. This concept is built on the understanding that communities have an intimate knowledge of their environment, social dynamics, and cultural values. Because they experience challenges firsthand, they can identify practical, context-aware solutions better than external solutions. So why this matters? Local expertise. Community members understand seasonal challenges, resources availability, cultural norms, and historical environment patterns that outsiders may not grasp. Higher acceptance. Solution design by the community gain stronger support, reducing resistance, and
facing long-term adoption. So, example, a rural village developing its own water management plan based on traditional irrigation system can often achieve more sustainable results than top-down engineering proposals that ignore local geography and costing. So second, environmental stewardship. Environmental stewardship refers to the responsible use and protection of natural resources through conservation practices and sustainable methods. In many communities, this stewardship is deeply rooted in cultural beliefs, spiritual values, and generational knowledge that emphasize balance with nature. So why this matters? Intergenerational knowledge practices passed down through generations often reflect long-term observation and adoption, making them reliable and defined. Holistic understanding. Many indigenous systems view human as a part of the environment, not separate from it. This leads to the practices that prioritize ecological balance. So third, adaptive innovation. Adaptive innovation blends traditional knowledge with modern science, technology, and new ideas. This concept recognizes that local knowledge systems are not static. They evolve over time. Communities adapt their heritage practices to address new environmental pressures, technological challenges, and global challenges as climate change. So why this matters? Combining strengths, traditional knowledge offers ecological insight, while modern science offers tools and precision. The combination and produces more effective solution than either alone. Flexibility. Communities that evolve can adjust quickly to new conditions and challenges. This is crucial as climate patterns, shift and resources fluctuate.
So, environment and human security. So, this topic shows that environment and people safety are connected. If we take care of our environment, we also protect our lives, homes, and future. So, a healthy environment helps communities grow. When the nature is damaged, people are also suffer. So, climate impact means changes in weather because of a climate change. This can cause strong typhoons kanang mga kusog nga ulan, mga baha, droughts, and extreme heat. Kani nga mga problema maka-affect siya sa atong mga pagpuyo like kanang sa atong mga trabaho, also in our daily life. It also harm sa mga animals, plants in the environment. So climate impact makes it harder for people live safely. When the climate change, life becomes harder for people. So, number 2 is resource scarcity. Ang resource scarcity means there is not enough water and food. When resources are mga kanang limited lang siya, people can experience, kung limited lang atong mga resources, is kanang mga people is kanang maka-experience og mga kagutom, mga sickness, and also conflict. It can also cause higher prices because supplies are low. Communities may struggle to survive when they lack basic needs. So, if water and food are not enough, communities suffer also. Number 3, disaster resilience. Disaster resilience means being ready for disaster, like atong and recovering fast. This includes building buildings, early warnings, and safety plans. Like it helps reduce dates and injuries during disasters. Communities that are prepared or can rebuild their lives more quickly. So if we are prepared, we can stay safe and rebuild quickly. So taking care of environment is important because it keeps people safe, it helps prevent problems, and creates a better future for everyone. A clean and safe environment supports healthy living, protecting nature also protects the next generation.
Peace and development. Peace is essential for development, conflict destroys resources and opportunities. Peace creates a stable environment where resources can be used effectively and opportunities can be pursued. Conflict, on the other hand, diverts resources to defense, destroys infrastructure, and disrupts social and economic activities. There are three sustainable development promotes: social justice, good governance, and human rights. Social justice, ensuring fairness and equity in access to resources, opportunities, and services for all members of society. It means addressing inequalities and promoting inclusive growth. Good governance, transparent, accountable, and participatory governance structures that promote the rule of law, combat corruption, and ensure an effective public service delivery. In human rights, protecting and promoting the fundamental rights and freedoms of all individuals, including civil, political, economic, social, and cultural rights. Respect for human rights creates a more just, peaceful society. A peaceful society attracts investment and promotes growth. Peace provides a conducive environment for investment, both domestic and foreign. Investors are more likely to invest in stable and secure societies, leading to economic growth, job creation, and improved living standards.